Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle skincare, sometimes self-care, and today we're talking this or that Missha essences. Now, this is going to be a really special edition of this or that. It kind of shakes the format up a little bit. I'm not doing individual product battles, but I'm going to give you an overview and a comparison review between all four of the essences that Missha offers in the Time Revolution line. So there's not going to be any declared winner, but really the goal here is to help you decide which essence is right for you. But don't you worry, I'm going to be sharing my favorite picks along the way. So if you're ready to deep dive into this comparison between all of the Missha Time Revolution essences, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. Let's kick it off with the Missha Time Revolution, the first essence 5X. Now this is going to give the benefit of increased hydration as well as brightening and giving your skin a healthy glow. And this is going to be suitable for all skin types. Key ingredients include 97% of Missha's proprietary Cica enzyme fermented extract. So this is derived from yeast, and like many other fermented ingredients, this includes a lot of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, antioxidant content, polyphenols, all types of things that really help with the health of your skin, that help with the hydration of your skin, that help with the glowiness and the brightness of your complexion. Fermented ingredients can really support that healthy glow, right, for your skin. And they also have a brightening benefit for the skin as well. And that's really one of the key benefits to this product, is that it really helps with the complexion. It's not going to be particularly helpful as a main product for targeting hyperpigmentation, but to help with just like dullness, unevenness in the complexion, it can really help. Fermented ingredients are what I say is like you supercharge the ingredient. When you ferment it, you really unlock a lot of its potential. You help it to work faster, bigger, and better for the skin. And that's exactly what's happening here. Missha really treats the fermentation in their own unique way that really kind of helps to unlock those benefits. Now they have added in some bifida ferment, which is another fermented ingredient that's going to, again, like boost that healthy vitamin dose, right, for the skin. But bifida comes with its own unique special benefits for helping the skin to repair itself, for helping skin to become stronger and less sensitive and irritated, and helping to strengthen the skin barrier. So it's actually a really amazing ferment to add alongside all of that, like I call it skin nutrition, right? Healthy skin complexes and ingredients, right, with the Cica enzyme fermented extract. But the bifida also brings that little edge that helps your skin to repair itself, to become stronger. When your skin is stronger, it's going to be healthier, it's going to hold on to hydration a lot better. So it's not only making your skin look better, but it's also making your skin feel better and perform better in the long run. Other ingredients that help to support the barrier strengthening, skin repairing, and brightening benefits of this essence include niacinamide and ceramide NP. Now this texture is very thin, it's very watery, and it's very quickly absorbed by the skin. Unlike other first essence types of products that can have a very thin, watery type of texture that almost disappears off of your skin, that doesn't feel very hydrating, there's actually a lot of hydration to this essence. You know, much more hydrating than say competitors like Secret Key First Essence or even the very expensive SK2 First Treatment Essence. Missha is quite unique in that category as bringing more gentle hydration. This formula functions in a couple of different ways, right? Not only is it helping with your complexion, your skin health, the glowiness of your skin, right, and skin hydration, it's also working as a booster to the rest of your routine. And that's really where the beauty of this type of product, this first essence, lies, is on its own, it's great, but added into a nice, well-rounded skincare routine. And when I say well-rounded, I don't mean lots of products. I just mean, you know, something that really suits your skin type and your skin goals. This can just kind of take your skincare routine to the next level. It really is beautiful on its own, but as a booster product, it is awesome. Really preps the skin. This is really Missha's like #1 best-selling essence. It has been famous for like at least a decade, if not longer now. It's really, I think, the product that Missha really rose to fame with, alongside of like their BB cream and stuff too. But this is definitely an enduring product for them. It's been around for a really long time. It has maintained popularity for a long time. I've used it for nearly a decade and I absolutely love it. And so, you know, this is kind of a comparison video, but also a this or that. And it really is one of my favorite choices for a first essence product. And definitely one, if you're looking for a product to really brighten up your skin, this would really be my first choice. Now let's talk about Missha Time Revolution, the first essence enriched version. Now this is going to cover all of the same key benefits as the first essence 5X that we just talked about, which was increasing hydration, helping with a healthy glow, and brightening up your complexion. But the added benefit here is plumping moisture. Now this is going to work again for all skin types, but there is a little bit more of a focus on a kiss of moisture to this formula. So I think especially if you do have a drier skin type, you might like this one a little bit more. So the key ingredients here, there's a lot of similarities. The heart really of this formula, that fermented cica enzyme, that yeast extract, and the bifida ferment are still here playing a major role. They have included a few other fermented ingredients. So we do have fermented rice in here. Rice is a great skin conditioning ingredient. It brings antioxidants as well as a beautiful brightening effect to the complexion. They've also included fermented black yeast extract, and some of the benefits here include aiding the skin microbiome. So that's actually your skin's first line of defense and something that's going to contribute to that overall healthy skin. So you can kind of see how the enriched version has enriched maybe the formula with a little bit more fermentation. The other way that they've enriched this product is in the texture. They have added in some beta glucan as a hydrator. Now, beta glucan is a beautiful humectant that has a little bit more of a running gel-like kind of consistency to it. It's a little bit more bouncy, a little bit more plumping, a little bit more full on the skin. And there is just a whisper of moisture to it. It is derived from mushrooms, from oats. And so it does have just that little kiss of moisture, but it's not heavy, greasy, or oily. And that's really how the texture comes together. You can see there's a fullness, almost a gel-like bouncy quality to this, while still being runny, still being quickly absorbed by the skin. You know, this has like a fullness to it, but as you spread it across your skin, it almost bursts down into a thinner but very deeply hydrating texture for the skin. And so, yeah, it definitely plumps deeper in the skin. It doesn't just sit on top and feel kind of tacky. I think it absorbs really nicely. It does offer that same amount of hydration, but there's that fullness, that plumpness, that kiss of moisture with the beta glucan that just kind of helps that hydration kind of lock in place a little bit deeper into the skin. And this didn't overwhelm my skin at all, but it did definitely offer a little bit more of that plumping hydration. So if that's something that you're seeking for, this may be the better choice for you in comparison to the 5X essence. As you can see, the formulas are pretty much neck and neck the same. I have to say the biggest difference for me is the amount of hydration in the enriched version and the plumping body in the enriched version versus the original. But performance wise, now please know I've been using the original for so many years, and the enriched is somewhat new to me, but I don't feel that it's very different. I don't think it falls behind the performance of 5X. Don't get me wrong. I think it definitely brightens up dull skin, increases skin hydration, just makes your skin feel stronger in the long run. And that's really those main ferments, right? The yeast, the cica enzyme yeast extract, as well as the bifida. That is where the majority of the benefits are coming from. The additional ferments in the enriched, I don't think makes it edge ahead of 5X. I think the performance is the same. It's just a little bit more hydrating and a little bit more plumping. There is a little bit more antioxidants in the enriched version, so that may be important to you. It didn't make a huge impression on me, but we know the story with antioxidants. antioxidants, right? They're the kind of ingredient that you use and you don't really see a visible benefit when you're first using them. But in 5 years, 10 years, when you're aging at a much slower rate than everybody else around you, you can thank your antioxidants for protecting your skin. So that might be a value in your skincare routine that you might want to go for the Enriched because of the additional antioxidant protection. So this or that, these products are super similar. They're going to give the same visible benefits on the skin for brightening, for that glowy lit from within look, for skin health. I would really say if you're between these two, choose it on the texture. Choose it on what your skin is craving. If you want lightweight watery hydration, 5X. If you want a little bit more plumping, a little kiss of moisture to your hydration, Enriched. So now we're moving away from those first essences and those prep essences, and we're going to start talking about the single extract essences. This is the Missha Time Revolution Red Algae Treatment Essence, and this is going to give the benefit of healthy glowing skin, skin calming, as well as some plumping moisture. Now this is going to work for all skin types, but I think there's a little bit more of a focus here for combination and dry skin folks. So this is a single extract essence, meaning that there's only one star ingredient here, and that is the red algae. There's no other helper ingredients in here. There's no extra niacinamide or centella to up the brightening or the antioxidants, right? It really is just focusing in on the benefits of red algae. So what are those benefits? The benefits of red algae, it is actually derived from Irish moss, and it is a very potent antioxidant. It has a lot of antioxidant power that can help to protect your skin from environmental stressors. And I know that that's like kind of vague. It's like, I know what that means, but like, I don't know what that means. There's so much in our environment that we encounter in our lives as human beings that are constantly coming at our skin, stressing it out, inducing inflammation, and possibly causing damage. I think one of the best examples of this is the sun. The sun is an environmental aggressor. So we know that the sun does a lot to our skin, and it actually can induce damaging inflammation in the protein structure of our skin, which leads to collagen and elastin loss, which leads to the speeding up of the formation of fine lines and wrinkles on the skin. So that's why, we always say sun protection is the most important anti-aging, product out there, right? Like SPF is, because the sun can really speed up that process on our skin. It can cause a lot of damage. So antioxidants are not a replacement for sunscreen, but they are one of those protection ingredients. And I think this is the word to really latch onto when you think about antioxidants, is skin protection. So a very potent antioxidant that protects the skin, but also calms and soothes the skin, that de-stresses the skin, if you will, and can help with the health of just your skin strength and your skin barrier overall. And so with Missha, I do find where they excel, and I think why all of their essences are so popular, is that they really focus not just on high concentrations, right? 100% red algae extract. They're not just selling you on the percentage, but they're actually really focusing in on the quality of the ingredients that they are sourcing. And so with a 100% essence like this, there's really nowhere to hide with the formula. So you're going to know once you get it, like you're going to know if this is a quality extract or not, just by how it performs. Because like I said, there's nowhere to bulk out this formula. And extracts, they can vary widely in quality, and you'll see that it will often be reflected with price points too. They are more expensive and less expensive for a reason. There are 100% extracts that have been bulked out with water, that have been filled out with denatured alcohol. I have encountered this before, and definitely comes with a lower price tag, right? I'm not saying that those are bad and that they can't work for you, but I'm just saying that there is a big variety of quality here. So don't just latch on to that 100% number, but really start to educate yourself on extraction methods. And so Missha is fermenting this red algae for 100 days, and then they're extracting the red algae with a non-heated extraction method. And this is actually important for preserving the antioxidant content of red algae. If you heat it up, it can destroy some of the active compounds compounds in the red algae that are what bring the benefits to the skin. And so this actually has a little bit more of a gel-like quality to it. It's a little bit more moisturizing in my opinion than the Enriched first essence. A little bit of plumpness and a little bit of bounce, not a ton, just a little bit, and a little bit more of a slip to this. Kiss of moisture, but it's not overwhelming, but definitely something that feels hydrating with that little hug it in quality from that slip that just kind of seals it in. But this one, I have to say it's nice, but it is really not my favorite for Missha. I think because the benefits with the antioxidants are fairly subtle. And I've really told you how antioxidants can help your skin, right? So don't write that off. But I think in the face of all the other essences that Missha provides, I saw the least benefit from using this this essence. I keep wanting to call it a serum, I think because of the texture, because it's got a little bit more heft to it. But there's nothing wrong with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people who actually really adore this serum and feel that it does make their skin look healthier, feel healthier, and feel stronger in the long run. So I'm not going to discount that, but I will really tell you that this is a little bit more of a subtle effect for the skin. So just know that if you're expecting big benefits, this may not be the one for you. But if you are really looking to build in that gentle antioxidant support, you want a little bit more moisture, a little bit more plumpness, and you like those simple formulas. You don't like all that niacinamide and all that other stuff happening, right? You want something really simple with one ingredient, a little bit of water, some preservatives, but a really easy formula to work into your routine. This would be the one. Missha Time Revolution Artemisia Treatment Essence. The benefits here include intense soothing, redness reduction, as well as skin health. And this is going to be great for all skin types, but I think especially those who are suffering with acne. This is another single extract essence. They're using 100% of Artemisia or mugwort extract. And as I covered, you know, Missha doesn't just focus on the quantity of the extract 100%, right? They actually really put a lot of dedication into the quality of that extract. And so they haven't skipped over that with the Artemisia essence. So they are using a Korean mugwort that is actually fermented and extracted in a traditional Korean method. So they actually are fermenting this for 100 days in a traditional Korean jar. So like pottery, right? And they are actually playing around with the temperatures of the fermentation. So like I talked about with algae, you know, they're making sure that that is done in a cold extraction way. They're not heating it up to preserve the actives, right, in the red algae. Well, it's really the same here. It's just that we're not doing algae now. We're doing Artemisia, which may call for a different process. And so they're doing this traditional Korean way for 100 days. First, they're doing it at a warmer temperature first. They gently warm up the Artemisia, and then they do a cool temperature extraction twice. So why they do this is that they're really trying to preserve the anti-inflammatory soothing effect of mugwort. They're also trying to preserve the antifungal and antimicrobial benefits of mugwort. So mugwort is traditional to Asia, to the Asian continent, and it has been used medicinally for a very long time. It is really regarded as a healing type of herb or plant, and really for skincare, that's really how it translates for the skin. It's very anti-inflammatory. So not only does it soothe irritation on the skin, but it can also reduce redness. It can also reduce swelling. It has a healing, repairing effect for the skin, and it also has that, as I mentioned, antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal benefit, a clarifying, cleansing benefit for the skin that makes it especially good for those who are suffering with acne-prone skin. All of this goes together with acne-prone skin, but it also is very helpful for sensitive, irritated skin. I've used so much mugwort. I love a lot of different mugwort products. Nothing has worked as fast, as intense, and has calmed down my skin as fast as this. There is something about the way they treat this extract that is really bigger and better for the skin. It is a very potent mugwort extraction as well. You can smell it from the bottle. It's a very intense smell. There's no fragrance. Nothing has been added to enhance that. That is just a highly concentrated extract of mugwort that you're smelling. And so it may not be the most appropriate for those who have very sensitive skin, who have had issues with plant extracts in the past, because even though this is a very quality extract, there are still sometimes fragrant compounds that can come through and cause irritation. So be careful if you have sensitive skin. It has a really thin, quickly absorbed texture. Not a lot of hydration here. It's really just that mugwort kind of getting into the skin and working its magic. This, in my opinion, does function really well as a prep product. If you want to put this first in your skincare routine, because it is so highly fermented, it does actually seem to increase the hydration of anything that you put on top of it, or increase the absorption, if you will, which for me, I'll put a toner on top of this and it increases the hydration. So it can work as a first essence, but you don't have to do that. Like, there's really not any rules. These are just guidelines. Do what works for you. If you've been using it after toner, before serum, and that works for you, do that. If you want to try it at the beginning, do that. If it doesn't work, go back to the way it was working for you, right? I just suggest it because that's how I personally like to use it, and it seems to work really nicely to enhance the rest of my routine. But when I get this onto my face, intense soothing was the benefit that I said at the beginning, right? Really, I mean that. It is but it also visibly reduces redness quite quickly on the skin too. So if your skin is red because it's irritated, it will just take down that general redness. If your skin is red because you have those angry, inflamed breakouts, it will assist with that too. It really helps to lessen that inflammation, not just the redness, but also the actual inflammation, that swelling, that hard skin. It helps to bring that down. And it, again, is an ingredient that promotes healing, but it's also antibacterial. So it promotes the acne healing in a few different ways. Skin repair, but also kind of helping to clarify that area and clean it up, and then promote that healing and that anti-inflammatory effect. So in the this or that between the 100% extract essences, right? Obviously, the Artemisia one wins, right? For me, and from my personal experience and from my personal skin concerns, they may not be yours. So don't just go off of my word. Really go off of the textures, the benefits that you're looking to receive from your products. But I will say that if it comes to the redness, the irritation, acne, if you're looking to address those types of things, mugwort, Artemisia, clear winner. So I hope you enjoyed that this or that comparison, because I truly do believe that Missha makes some of the best quality essences on the market. So hopefully this gave you some clarity about which one might be right for you. And if you do have a favorite, let me know in the comments. If the video did help you out and gave you clarity, I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up if you didn't already, but also hit subscribe before you leave. Come join our community, especially if you love deep diving into skincare, because that's what my channel is all about. Turn on notifications so you're never out of the loop. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I love you so much, and thanks for making 35 episodes of this or that possible. I will see you in the next video. Love you so much. Bye.